All right, Buck, thank you. Just to follow up on philosophy earlier in the game about this matchup between Javale McGee and Dwight Howard. Clearly, if you look at the last 5 games Javale has participated in, you can tell that he is definitely up for this one because he's staying on the floor. It's really a catch-22 when you're defending Dwight Howard. You want him to go to the free throw line, but you don't want to get in foul trouble. That's the one thing Javale has stayed away from during these 5 games. And, you know, it will be interesting to see these guys go at it. As Phil alluded to, it's strength versus quickness.
Here's Quentin Richardson, dumps it down low to Howard, who is fouled on the play by McGee. Gilbert Arenas drives, throws it up, missed it. Fighting for the rebound is Blatch. He has it, that's partially blocked. He gets it back, he shoots again, misses. And the tip by McGee.
That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to really, particularly those 2 7-footers, Blatch and McGee, going to have to play patty cake off the glass and keep him active.
Nelson swings it for Reddick. Reddick has been outstanding in the 3 games that Carter's missed. And Dwight Howard scores inside. He's 12th in the league in scoring, averaging 22 points a game. Nelson blocked from behind by Heinrich, but Howard gets it and he scores. And now McGee will try. The quick jump hook is good. And you've got Gilbert as Blatch's shot is blocked, and here comes Reddick the other way. Also out for Washington, E. Gianlien, who got hurt initially in the same game that Wall did against Chicago, as Howard scores left-handed, and that will be the 2nd personal foul on Javale McGee. Inside Howard, tied up by Armstrong. That's about all you can do. Send him to the free throw line. Pass slips inside. That's rejected by McGee. But the pass was a little short. Duhan looked over his head and intercepted it. Young dumps it off underneath. McGee has it, goes up strong and scores, and he got muscled
He sure
by
did.
Howard.
Down low, but you saw he was able to get enough room to gather himself and go up and get a good jump.
I know there's going to be some bad calls. That's part of the game. They're human. But you can't miss them all night, especially on one end.
Well, that's a sign of pure frustration there. Wow.
That was
another case, though. Great job by Javale coming over to force that missed shot. But if he doesn't move that ball in another direction, Dwight Howard is just going to clean up.
3-pointer in and out, and rebound Howard. He got hit and fouled by Heinrich. And let's see who the rookie referee calls the foul on. Well, he's calling it on McGee. Howard underneath had it knocked away, but before that happened, a foul was called on Arenas. It's that first miss. Now Heinrich, and that works out to be a 4-point play.
That? We saw one earlier for Orlando. Doesn't make Stan Van Gundy very happy. It looks like the Magic's going to take a timeout.
Phil, I got to get your take on this. These are 2 guys in LeBron and Dwayne Wade that slash to the basket. They can score in bunches, but how long does it take, do you think, for these 2 guys to really be able to coexist and play the way that everyone expects them to?
Good steal. McGee cuts inside. He got wrapped up by Lewis, and they'll say before he had a chance to get the shot off. Howard, this time against Armstrong, who fouls him. Dwight scores. He'll go to the line for 1. Wizards turn it over. Here's Nelson the other way. Alley-oop for Howard.
Well, this team doesn't run a lot, but you can see they certainly have the kind of players that can get out and run. Dwight Howard able to capitalize.
Howard again, and that's 2 points off the turnover, so 16 points for Orlando off of Washington's mistakes here tonight. Now Hilton Armstrong will try. And Howard, that's tipped up on the rim. It will be goaltending as Blatch got it when it was in the cylinder. Nelson lays it off for Howard, who is wrapped up by Nick Young, and they'll send the big man to the line for 2. Huge free throws for Dwight Howard. He gives his team the lead by 1. Blatch for Gilbert for the open jumper. Big shot. He got free from Michael Petras, and he knew when he received the ball he was going to have a good look at the basket. Howard underneath, the short jumper good. But Saunders takes time. 30 points for Dwight Howard. Gilbert, short jumper, climbs the rim and in. And Van Gundy will take time out. Nelson Splits defender, shoots over McGee. That's short. Howard got it on the rebound, and he put it in. What a great play by Dwight Howard to grab that rebound and put it in all in one motion.
Well, two things. Number one, he was not to be denied. Actually came down on Kirk Heinrich after he made that shot, but there's no way Kirk was going to keep him away from the basket. And once again, Javale did everything he could to try and get that block shot.
Arenas drives, puts it up, just missed it at the buzzer, and the Magic hang on for a 1-point win here in Washington. A hard-fought game by the Wizards.